I don't care what the pundits in Philly are whispering this morning or what the Eagles' birds of prey think they smell in the air. I've watched this division long enough to know one thing. The moment America's team shows even a crack, the entire NFC East starts circling like vultures. And right now the conversation around George Pickens and that franchise tag has people acting like the star on the helmet is suddenly unsure of itself. Let me break this down the way I see it from the film room and from the heart of every fan who understands what the blue and silver represents. The Cowboys tagging George Pickens isn't hesitation. It's evaluation under the biggest spotlight in football. And trust me, playing under the big lights of AT&T Stadium is a completely different test than putting up numbers anywhere else in this league. I've gone through the 2025 tape. My analysis tells me the production was real. 93 catches, nearly 1,500 yards, 9 trips taking it to the house. Those numbers don't happen by accident in the NFC East, where every defense is built to punish wide receivers across the middle of the field. But Cowboy football has always been about more than statistics. The physics of this game matter. The collisions, the body language after a hit, the way a receiver finishes a route when the safety is closing like a missile. That's where the real evaluation happens. Pickens between the numbers last season looked like a weapon. The geometry of the routes with CeeDee Lamb stretching the field created stress points in every secondary we faced. Corners had to choose their poison, and more often than not, Pickens was the one exploiting that hesitation. But I also understand what Jerry Jones and this front office are measuring. In Dallas, you're not just catching passes. You're carrying the weight of the star versus everyone. That pressure has broken talented players before. And let's not pretend the rivalry factor isn't part of my thinking here. The Eagles' birds of prey would love nothing more than to see instability in the Cowboys' locker room. Washington and the Giants are always waiting for that one misstep so they can start talking about a power shift in the division. Not on my watch. The franchise tag tells me the Cowboys want one more year of proof under the brightest lights in football. Show the maturity. Show the clutch factor in December when the division games turn into street fights. Show that when the ball is in the air with the game on the line, you're the one taking it to the house. I've studied the history of this franchise. I think about the old Landry-era battles where the Cowboys walked into hostile stadiums and imposed their identity. That's the standard. That's the legacy every player wearing that helmet is chasing. My fearless prediction: George Pickens has the talent to become a cornerstone of the blue and silver offense. But 2026 is the year he proves he belongs among the Cowboys who didn't just produce, they dominated the division. Because around here the mission never changes. Another banner, another ring. And the rest of the NFC East watching the stars shine over them once again.